The National Assembly Standing Committee on Public Enterprises, with support from the International Republican Institute, launched a social audit of the National Water and Electricity Company, NAWEC water supply in the Greater Banjul area earlier this week. The audit primary focus is to assess the accessibility, affordability, quality and reliability of water supply within the Greater Banjul area. During this audit, committee members interacted with the staff and management of Kerr Fatou, using their insights and the public's complaint as a valuable resource.
You have your personal experience with NAWEC. So our main purpose here today is to look at NAWEC production in Greater Banjul areas, the production of water in the Greater Banjul areas. We want to look at actually whether they have covered the entire Greater Banjul area in terms of operation scope, whether each and every household opportune to have a NAWEC stand tap in their compounds or our respective communities. Two, we're also looking at the consistency in terms of production of water. We are also looking at the tariff of NAWEC in terms of cost. And also there is this one that we are also looking at, that is the quality of the water. So that is something, whether you as an institution, are you receiving any complaint in any of the communities within the Greater Banjul area pertaining to these issues I mentioned. So we also have developed few checklists that we want to administer so that you can respond and we can have some discussion around them to see what is the impact of NAWEC, what are the gaps, and this will also help us to write a report and recommendation how can we improve upon NAWEC operation in the Greater Banjul area, and if possible we can extend it to the interior of the country.
Fatou Toure, the Chief Executive Officer of Kerr Fatou, outlined some of the complaints her medium has received about the NAWEC water supply.
So it depends, but most of the time it's communities complaining, because I know we do have, we can provide receipts of reports that we have made on communities complaining about water, especially in Bundung, in other communities where people will call us to say we're having water shortage, or we don't have water at all, or we have paid for a certain service in our community for the past years and still NAWEC has not given us our taps, water, so meters. So we have received complaints like that. We have written stories. We even have video stories about that, especially from Bundung. So we do have those from communities, yes.
The CEO of Kerr Fatou is of the opinion that Gambians should utilize toll-free numbers effectively for reporting regulatory concerns.
So most of the time, that's what we do. We are guilty of that. We don't report these things, and we expect it to be fixed. And I think that's something that we should all try to do. But no, we don't do that. I don't think we have ever reported this. We just take it normal, and we resort to getting water bottles in the office, which is expensive. But if NAWEC had fixed it, we would not maybe have used that. So I think that's something we should all encourage and call the toll-free numbers and encourage people to report issues regarding regulatory issues.
Following the social audit, there will be a public hearing during which NAWEC officials will be in attendance to address any concern or question raised by stakeholders as part of the committee's social audit. Reporting for Kerr Fatou, I am Ramatulai Jao.